I'm gonna get into the juicy. Miss Nora Potts, how did you go viral for being so beautiful? Like with studio, with mics, streaming. So like you famous.
Nah, I ain't famous now, but
200,000 on Instagram, you're famous. All right, man. What it do, man? It's your boy AG Lottie with the 239 Takeover platform. Today, we tapping in with Miss Nora Potts. You know what I'm saying? Somebody real big in our community, real influential. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just let her introduce herself. You know.
So he caught me off guard, y'all. So yeah, we just about to be real, okay?
I popped up.
We about to be real. I thought he was coming to see the studio, and next thing I know, he got mics, camera, action, and here we are. So I am Miss Nora Potts. I am a content creator. I am the owner of Influential Studio. I am the editor and owner of Influential Magazine. And what more should I say?
I think that's pretty good.
Think I covered it all?
Yeah, I think you covered it all.
All right.
I definitely caught her off guard. So
yeah.
Excuse her. But it's good. It's gonna be organic. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be from the heart. So I think I want to get into first. Where you from? You from Fort Myers? Like,
I'm
are you
from Fort Myers,
okay,
right
so,
here. Born, kind of raised, but moved to Grand Rapids, Michigan for a little while. Came back, so this is my home.
Okay. So you got family here? Like,
yeah, Shoemaker is my aunt, Veronica Shoemaker. I like to throw, I like
give us one. She dropped it one quick.
Veronica Shoemaker is my aunt. Those of you from the street, Larry White is my uncle. So I got
Larry White, your uncle, Veronica Shoemaker. These are iconic.
Balance.
These are iconic people in the Fort Myers 239 culture. So let's get into kind of your early childhood. Like, what do you remember as far as like what was the culture like coming up in Fort Myers? Because we got Easter, we got from my era, of course, we had the Plies and the Franklin's and the clubs and the Ricochet. So what was life like?
What do you say from your era?
Well, I won't even say my era because I wasn't even in the club.
I would say,
but I remember as a kid though, my older cousins, big uncles and all stuff.
Because I'm your older cousin, big uncle and all that.
Definitely.
Okay.
So can
Plies my age.
Okay. So Plies your age. So can you? I definitely.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Down.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to know like what was life growing up like, because I hear from different like my older people, like my friends and stuff like that. So in your eyes, like what was life like growing up in Fort Myers?
It was different from today. Like today is totally unrecognizable from the Fort Myers that I grew up to know. It was like a family knit type thing when I grew up. We were all for each other. Now, don't get me wrong when I say all for each other, because you had one project, they little clique. Then I went from the project,
right.
So I ain't blend in with nobody.
Yeah.
They used to try to beat me and my sisters up on every corner. But other than that, like the Easters, we didn't feel like we weren't safe. Now, me being in my 50s, I don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
Like, it's a zoo out there.
Yeah.
Like y'all.
This is y'all.
Y'all ages. It's just totally different. It's different. It's totally different.
Yeah. Well, like, what did you go to school out here? Or?
I went to Riverdale.
Riverdale
is where I graduated from.
Okay, shout out Riverdale. Okay.
Yes. I did 2 years in Fort Myers High.
Okay.
And then we moved over to Riverdale. I went to Dunbar Middle when it was a middle school. You probably don't remember that. But don't say it.
I don't remember Dunbar. I know Dunbar High used to be the middle school.
And that's
I do
when
know.
I went.
Yeah, I did. I don't remember it though.
Yeah. So,
I missed that.
And before that, before I moved away, I went to Franklin Park. So I am a Dunbar person. You know what I mean? So like I said, the last 2 years I went to Riverdale. But originally, right here from Dunbar.
Okay, so you say I want to touch on it, and I don't want to get into it, but this get too deep into it. But I know this is like a lot of 239 Fort Myers culture history. Larry White, big infamous people who know him for his street cat, drug dealer. During those times, the names Larry White, Ronnie Tate, they ring bells. What was times like back then as far as like those type of dudes? What did they do for the community? Were they involved with the kids? Was it football? Like, did they do anything positive like in the community, or besides what they're known for as far as like infamous drug dealers?
You told me whatever I didn't want to answer, I didn't have to.
You don't got to,
because I don't remember much.
Yeah.
That they actually I think your era
Mm-hmm.
pours more into the community than ours did.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember me growing up any special initiative.
Turkey drives.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. So your era, and I think that the new era does it more because of social media.
Yeah.
So it's like, let me show you what
I can do. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I do not remember anything special that they did.
So out of high school, going into like the early 20s and stuff like that. What were you into? Did you go to college?
I was a hot girl.
You was a hot. So what was life like in your 20s? Out of high school, you were still in Fort. You were still in Fort Myers.
I was still in Fort Myers.
Okay.
I was going to the Legion. I was Legion.
Shout out
to the Legion. I was going to. I went to Mr. B's. You know about that?
No.
For real?
I don't know Mr. B's. What's that?
You ever heard of it?
Nah, I ain't heard about that. I'm sorry. What's
you
Mr.
got a
B's?
whole lot more interviews than.
Yeah, I do.
Mr. B's was down there on Toll Street.
Okay, I know about Toll Street.
Yeah, so Mr. B's used to be right. You know Greg Howell?
Greg Howell. Sound familiar, but not.
Well, his dad owned it, but Mr. B's was like you didn't.
Oh, Mr. B's is a store.
No, it's a club.
Oh, it was a club. Yeah. Oh no, I definitely heard about Mr. B's. No, I didn't know that. I didn't even know it was a club on Toll Street.
Damn it, man!
And you know what's so funny? I was talking to one of my friends, Keith the Barnes. I don't know if you know.
And she didn't tell you about Mr. B?
She told me she be telling me that it was a lot of clubs in the Dunbar. She said back in them days, she said nobody had to leave the Dunbar community.
No.
They say everything was in the Dunbar community. Yeah. So I can't picture that in my era because it's like by the time we started going out, we was going across the bridge and all type of places.
So I wasn't old enough at first to go to the Legion, so I would go first down to Mr. B's. Because Mr. B's, they was like the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
But went to Mr. B's. Then I got old enough to go into the Legion, which I was really kind of going in there anyway. And then right down here in McCullum Hall was Bucks.
Okay.
So we could walk because I was staying in Jones Walker at that time. Now I'm grown and older.
Okay.
So I could walk to Bucks.
Okay.
So we had like all the clubs right here. You got all the clubs, all the churches, like anything you wanted to do was right here. So I do miss that about Dunbar because there's nothing we can really do.
So you did say Plies, you around Plies age. I'm sorry. You around Plies age.
Sorry for what? Baby, I love everybody.
Okay, because you know how women be about exposing their age.
Too.
Okay, because you look very beautiful for your age. Definitely.
Okay,
and we're going to get into that because how I found out about Miss Nora is because she went viral for being so fine at her age. But we're going to get into that.
And if I would have known that they were coming today, I would have been fine today, okay? He caught me in a damn moo-moo. Because he caught me in a moo-moo.
Right.
With this big, I would have been that Nora on the social media, but you got me as Mother Nora over here. But come on, I'm Mother Nora.
You
should feel bad.
I do feel bad.
Okay.
And we gonna, like I said, part 2. We coming back and we gonna do it on yours. We gonna come back
and do it on mine.
Yeah, we gonna come back and do it on yours.
But you got. I'm trying to get like you, and a whole traveling team.
Yeah, no, shout out my team.
Y'all, this ain't him by himself. Now it's some people behind the scenes that
For sure, they definitely help. But so like getting into it, like you seen Plies, like what was it like watching Plies like blow up? Cause I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? And I aspire to be like, the only artist who ever really made it out of Fort Myers, Plies. So you what was it like watching Plies grow up, and what other celebrities probably would be athletes that you seen, like whether it be the Javon Curses or whoever, like?
I'm not really in the athletic
sports,
ring. Okay, so I don't really know. I hear of people that go, but to actually watch and know and see them grow, I haven't done.
Okay.
Haven't paid attention to.
But Arjuna.
No. It was nice. It's very healthy for Fort Myers to me to see someone go from a dream to reality.
Right.
Because I didn't see it happening.
Right.
I don't even think I remember him doing how people do raps and I just remember one day he just was there.
Yeah.
He was just.
Yeah, I woke up and he was.
You woke up and he was Plies. I don't remember no mixtapes. The little. I don't remember Lil Plies.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him coming out. But
do you remember the Rudy Rocks and the Hossie Watkins and all them? Cause they
Hossie Watkins used to rap.
Hossie Watkins made the beats.
Oh, okay.
He was the producer.
Yeah.
So like
Frank Lanny.
Yeah,
we gotta get credit where it's due. You know what I mean? So I do remember them, but. Champ, you don't know Champ, do you?
I know Champ. I heard him.
Yeah.
I don't know him personally.
You got to bring back some real names talking to me.
For sure.
Because I was from the street.
I'm already done.
I just got grown, and then I left the childish things behind. But no, so seeing Plies go from here to there, it was with a blink of an eye. Like I didn't even see it.
Was it something special for the city at the time? Like, do you remember like what it was? Like, was people very supportive of it? I mean, I'm sure you had his haters.
Of course, you got haters. Like you got haters, but then you got people like me who I cheer for Dunbar.
Right.
I cheer for anybody that's doing anything positive in Dunbar. And back then, positive and negative. Like I was just a Dunbar cheerleader. If we losing, I'm cheering.
That's how you're supposed to be. We losing together, we losing. We winning together, we winning.
However we do it, that's what we're doing it together. So I'm to see him do that is a proud moment. Even like the Watkins boys, like I don't follow sports, but to know that we got two streets.
And that's who I graduated with. That's my class.
That's
Sammy
Watkins.
Yeah. So shout out to them boys. I watched them boys really, come from nothing to greatness. So let's get into like the Dunbar community and like how did you become? No, rewind. I'm gonna get into the juicy. Miss Nora Potts. How did you go viral for being so beautiful? Like,
you just said it. I'm just
with
joking.
the videos. How did it strike? Like, what was the first time where you like went viral? Because I saw you on the internet and it was like this, and then somebody was like, "That lady from Fort Myers." I'm like, "She's from Fort Myers." So like, I just remember you going viral for being very beautiful, and they couldn't believe your age. So
my very first, and I just came to realization the other day. My very first viral moment. I'm a Christian, a born again Christian. Those of you who do not know God,
get your life right.
That's my spiel, God. I said, Jesus.
Shout out God.
Shout out to
the
God.
Big one.
The big G.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what happened was I was in the middle of fasting. And somebody stole a picture of mine and put it against like one of them old grandmas, like with the gray hair and like the real gray hair.
Yeah.
With the gray hair, old school grandmas.
Right.
And they said, grandmothers of today and grandmothers of yesterday.
Right. We good? Okay.
And he threw me off.
Because he was looking. I didn't know how he was looking. So
she threw me off when she went to looking. I'm like, something like that. So yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
We have like 15 minutes.
Okay. Good. All right.
So, grandmothers of today and grandmothers of yesterday. And I was a grandmother of today, which I'm not a grandmother.
Right.
But I was a grandmother of today, and my sister called me. She was like, "Hey, Tisa, that's my name. Tisa, you need to get online and look what they're doing." I said, "No, I'm fasting because I don't have a problem with fasting with food. I don't need no food."
Right.
But my guilty pleasure was social media. So me and Guy had a conversation. I jumped on Facebook and I seen where everybody was sharing my pictures, and now I'm tagged. The whole Fort Myers is like tagging me now. So now I'm tagged, and I go on Instagram. And at the time, you would have to allow one person in at a time.
Right.
And I had like 30,000 friend requests. I'm like, well, what the hell? So it allowed me on Instagram to open it up so it could just automatically follow me. Long story short, being I was fasting, when I prayed about it, God said, well, when you open it up, make sure you tell them about me. So my very first viral was, okay, now that I got y'all attention, let me tell y'all about God. And that went haywires, and then I'm here.
And you're here. That's a beautiful thing. So is that kind of what inspired? Because now obviously we're in your beautiful studio that you put together. That it looks very nice. Did that inspire your vision And because you really one of the first people to get, like, you know, of course, Fort Myers slow. They always say we get everything last. So we really don't have the content creators, people who are big into the social media, like that become a new thing. So for you to be probably the first person to kind of get and break that curve, like, how is it for you? Because I see now you got a studio. Is it inspiring you to be more innovative, to bring light to this area, or to, like, is it opening your eyes to what you could do with content?
It has opened my eyes that you never know who's influential, because, and that's the name of my studio.
Right.
So I don't desire to do the work that I used to do because I'm gonna grow old.
Right.
You know,
right,
and I'm
right.
not gonna always be sexy as hell.
Right.
But I had to do that. I'm not gonna always be what they consider sexy or what they consider beautiful. And I said, well, I have to start now. Let's see what I can do to change the content creation field for myself. Question was,
has the viral moment really inspired you to venture off into the business of creating content?
so
Because you have now you went from going viral to now having a studio with mics, streaming. So, like, was that inspiring? Was the viral moment like, okay, let me venture off into something else? Like
that started here, but it was not my desire. So things just started taking its course, and I'm like, okay, well, what can I do now? What can I do now? Like when I went viral, you know, a lot of people go viral and it's a dead end.
And they don't know what's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once I went viral, and at that time when I originally went viral, you really weren't getting paid.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
So now I got a little high on just the idea of people following me. So then the more I studied my craft, and I'm like, okay, watch my algorithms, do what I need to do to get my following up, to get my comments, to get my engagement, get everything up. Now I've learned so much, and now they paying. Now they paying. So I'm like, so the more I did it and I learned, and I was working at that time for a church. Spirit told me to quit my job. I thought he told me to quit my job to go to another job. But he didn't tell me that. So I went to another job shortly after. Like, I went from one job straight to another one. I went to the Cornerstone Builders. And I sat there probably about 2 months. And I was looking, I'm like, why am I at these people's jobs? But I hadn't made no money. I had only, when I quit my job, my first check, when I quit my job, before I quit, what made me quit was $1,200. I had mortgage, I had car note, I had
that was not
everything.
enough at all.
It was not enough. But I knew making this $1,200, twiddling my fingers, if I put the work into it, what can I do? So when I quit my job, that following month, I had a $10,000 check. So it was like, okay, let's do this. So I have not worked in 5 years.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, 5 years I have not worked. But in the process, though, me not wanting to be that sexy Nora anymore, you know, so I did have to take a cut in pay. Right. I had to take a cut in followers, because once I changed, they wanted to see
what kind of got you where you was.
Yeah. So, but no, and now I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before I go, I'm gonna kind of just get into two more things. The first thing is gonna be the Dunbar community, like what role do you play now in the Dunbar community, and how have you seen it grow? How do you want to see it grow?
I want to see it grow. I want us as a black race to see the potential in ourselves. I want us to get rid of one thing, and I'm gonna have to say this: when we say black on black crime, I want us to stop that. If any platform ever asks me, that's one thing I want to get off, because no other race is saying white on white, Spanish on Spanish. So that's one thing I want y'all to get rid of: black on black crime. Stop it. But I want to see us grow as a whole. I want us to know, like in my magazine, I have writers. And if they write something for me that's too controversial, I don't want to always say, like, the white man holding us down, because no white man is holding me down.
Right.
So I just want us to know how to power up without thinking about the negatives, and just grow on who we are as a people. So that's one thing. I want us to get into content creation. This is like the freest form of advertising we can possibly do.
Right.
If you want to be a coach, a life coach, you can do it right here. You can just make yourself a life coach. Nobody has to give you the title anymore.
Right.
You know, if you want to be a videographer, you can do that. Whatever you want to be, you can just get on camera and say, this is what you are, and you can run from there.
Right.
Any little thing that's special about you, that stands out about you, right here, you can do it. And it's money.
Nah, for sure. That's what I was like.
You just got to be consistent.
Yeah, definitely. Consistency is the key, honestly.
It's the key.
With anything. Well, yeah, of course, I'm an artist. In the 239 Takeover, I pretty much built it off of trying to shine light on the community as far as the artistry goes, as far as, like, you know, and I always used to kind of say Plies them and Franklin, but really don't nobody really owe us nothing. You know, I just feel like God used me to be able to be like, okay, look, I'm gonna create the platform. I'm gonna bring artists together. I'm gonna start shining light. So, how do you feel about the local artists, and do you think there's a chance for another artist to kind of blow up big and make it out like Plies, or what?
I don't listen to rap.
You are. So look, well, how about Jabez? He a Christian artist. You know about Jabez? I just interviewed him. All right, so get into Jabez. He a Christian artist. He pretty cool. But you don't listen to rap music. Okay.
You know what I should do? So when y'all see this, I want tell them that, can I? So hit me up at Influential Studio LLC, and I'll do Influential Studio LLC at gmail.com, and I'll do just a whole magazine on local artists.
Okay.
Local, yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know any.
Yeah.
I know like Blue Note. I do know Blue Note, but she's more of a soulful singer.
Right.
I know Jay Green. You know, so people like that, but actual rappers and
because you'd be surprised. I did an event 2 years ago, showcasing. We had 200 artists from 239. Yeah,
right here?
Yeah, 200 artists.
Okay, don't know one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know one of them. Let me quit lying. What's my guy name? The Churchwell.
Oh, KT?
Yeah. I do know, yes.
Yeah.
So that's one I know.
Yeah.
That's still making music.
Nah, for sure.
Making music. Hold on, I got to give a shout out to my daughter. I don't even know what her rap name is. Nairu.
I get it from you. We'll drop it on the comments.
Yeah.
I get the name and and we'll drop it.
Boy, she gonna get me so bad.
She gonna be like, Mom, you got a name.
I got a rap name wrong.
But yeah, we definitely gonna do a part 2. But I just kind of wanted to just get into Nora, you know, who Miss Nora Potts is, her journey and influence. So before we get out of here, any shout outs, your pages, what to look out for in the future? Nope. Can y'all follow her? Follow her.
No. So you can reach out to me on any platform, Nora Potts. If all my Facebooks, I believe, has one of them. I'm getting grown and big headed. My Facebook with the blue check is my #1 Facebook, but then I have a Nora Potts on Facebook. But all of my platforms are in, and not to be bragging, but a lot of people are making new pages.
Fake pages.
Yeah.
No, that happens. You famous.
No, I ain't famous now, but
200,000 on Instagram, you're famous.
So all of my platforms are over 100,000. So if it's not over, actually over two, almost over 3. All of them except for Twitter. I won't be on Twitter like that. I got like 17,000. I probably got less than that now. I don't know. But no, so if it's not a high number, it's not me.
You be on TikTok?
I be on TikTok.
Okay.
I got like 207,000 over there.
Oh yeah? Can I get a TikTok video with you?
You gonna do it right now?
Yes.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm actually kind of scaling back from social media. I'm gonna come back, but once I regroup.
Well, social media is a tool, and I think people just got to really, know that. I'm sure you know that, but for the viewers, just like, you got to use social media just to build real life. We'll build it whatever you're trying to do, your brand, a product you selling, or a message that you're trying to get out to people.
Or a message that you're trying to get out. Yeah.
But it was definitely good meeting with you. Before I get out of here, I want to shout out the magazine, Influential Magazine. Who we got?
Don't give me the blurry one.
Is this?
The blurry one. That's the
good one. Okay.
Yeah, so my print people made a mistake and printed it blurry. Here you go.
Okay,
Go ahead and go through it.
Yeah, so Influential Magazine, 239 Media Edition. So this is
Can I give a shout out to my biggest supporter? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
My biggest supporter, Joe Norris.
Joe Norris.
Joe Norris.
Shout out Joe Norris.
I had to because that magazine cannot happen without sponsors.
Right.
And people that purchase ads. A lot of people are asking me, Nora, why am I not in it? Those people who are in the magazine, that's my 4th edition, they are handpicked by me. They did not ask to be there. They did not do anything special. As I see talent, I see something in them that says, let me highlight this person. So,
the first edition was that you opened up was Easter, right?
Yes.
I ended up getting that one.
Yeah, that's the very first one, and nobody asked to be in that. I actually called those people, and I'm getting better. You'll see in this one.
Yeah.
But so this magazine is only produced by sponsors.
Okay.
These magazines are not our normal newspaper magazines.
Right.
High quality, high color.
No, it is. It's definitely
so it
good.
costs. So I just can't throw
and it's
free stuff in it, and it's free. Yeah, and it costs a lot to make it.
Yeah.
I don't make no money off of it.
So shout out to you, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
What was good, me and you, we definitely gonna do a part 2, maybe a part 3, because I want you
Well,
to...
we're gonna have to do a part 3, but our part 3 is gonna be a part 1. Because you're gonna have to come under influential. I can't just keep coming under 2, 3, 9.
No, that's fine. I'm ready.
The whole crew.
I'm ready. I want you to ask me some questions. I want you to get to know me, who I am.
Yeah, because I talked about him, y'all. I'm telling you exactly what I said about him when he came in. He didn't tell me he was coming. Okay. Well, okay.
I told you I was coming.
Lying. He said he was coming, but he said, we're gonna chop it up. We just gonna rap. We gonna talk. I thought he was, because people say that, and then they come and they see the building and say, no, we gonna set a date, this, that, and other. Not this dude. So what did I say? Black people.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them.
Black people. That's what I said.
Yeah, black people.
I said black people. Then the crew.
Then I showed up with my Caucasian friends.
Yeah. So no, it ain't just a black people thing. This man come with everything. He got a team, and I'm so happy to see the team that is a diverse team. And so, do we learn about everybody on 239? Like, what are you covering?
239 Takeover. I cover all the artists. If you're an artist and you rap, sing, do anything, pop music, I have a platform where we have millions of views, but right now I think we got like 13,000 followers on Instagram, but we got heavy engagement, over 1 million in engagement. But it's just a platform where artists know they can get, because now we in the promotion, you got the Say Cheese, or you got the World Star Hip Hops, the platforms where artists go to try to get exposure. But I'm like, we need one right here, because we did a showcase and there was 200 artists show up. So that means there's artists right here that are aspiring, and they don't know. A lot of them don't know. A lot of them don't know the business. A lot of them don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And they think like this is the end all be all. Like, I make music, but I'm from Fort Myers, so I can never make it out. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of want to bring that energy and be that battery. 239 Takeover really be that battery and people back, where it's like, not only we gonna shine light, but we gonna help some people, make their dream come true. So that's, I think that's my part of my calling.
So when we do our next one, so this part of the video right here, you can cut this, but give it to me. So when we do our next one, you're gonna take your glasses off.
I take your glasses off.
And I'm one of them old
and you know what?
People.
I'm a dress to impress too. We gonna both dress to impress and come at our Sunday best.
No, I'm not coming on Sunday's best.
We ain't gotta come Sunday best.
Yeah,
we can come Saturday best.
I'm just my clothes that caught the attention when I went viral.
We can go Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live. That's what it is. But anyway, thank you so much. I'm honored that you came into my studio and took advantage of this place and interviewed me. I feel like a big deal right now. Thank you.
Now, thank you. Stay tuned. We got some big things coming.